Hello Aries. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope everyone's doing a-okay. Alright, so let's jump into it. This is for the sign of Aries, okay? And then it's around the week of, I know it's supposed to be the 24th, but probably around the week of October 25th to October 31st, or like the 1st or 2nd of November, whatever. It just depends on every individual. So let's just see what this week is going to be about for you. There's some kind of decision, though, Aries, that you guys are going to have to make this week, and you guys really don't want to make it. Okay, so there's something you guys are kind of pondering on, sitting on the fence about, and you just don't want to make a choice. Okay, it's almost like some of you guys may have hit a wall. And I think for a lot of you guys, it's with a person or a romantic interest where you guys are hitting this wall with. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Because it looks like you guys are going to have a good week. Be really confident. It's going to be a good week in that kind of general sense, okay? But there's some kind of a stalemate going on, or there's some kind of decision where you don't really know what to do about a certain situation, and that's okay, right? It does say emotionally you'll get things figured out. Something that you're not leading off. Now, this can be for you, where you guys are keeping your true feelings or keeping your emotions kind of to yourself because you don't want other people to get involved in your business. It is saying that, okay? It says that you're trying to get back or regain some kind of emotional stability. Now, this can be in romance, or this can simply be like something came up that was kind of upsetting or something for you, and you're trying to just, kind of regain your, I don't want to say confidence back, because you guys are usually really confident, but you guys are just trying to, something may have came up that upset you, and now you're just trying to figure it out, okay, right? Long story short. Or this can be happening this week where something kind of comes up, because you do have some kind of disappointment going on, and it could be for some of you guys, it's some kind of rejection, where maybe you are trying to, especially with this decision, if this is something with like friends, family, romantic, or just anything where you weren't really sure what to do, so you decided to do kind of nothing at all and waited for the other side or the other person or the other situation, however you want to view that, to kind of make this decision for you. Like you wanted them to make a move, because you really didn't want to. Like you either didn't want to like say something, you want someone else to speak up, or you want somebody else to like reach out to you first. So it just kind of looks like there's some disappointment going on for some of you, where you might even feel like rejected, or you might be rejecting somebody. Because remember, these readings can go in both ways. So if like because it feels like you're bored, or that someone's just not communicating with you, or it just could be people where you don't really feel like people are understanding you during this time. You feel like no one really kind of like gets what you're going through, or gets what you're trying to say. Whoops. Knocked over my people. But because it looks like something's trying to be offered here, and I think it's affection, okay? So you guys could be feeling a little lonely, or someone else like is feeling lonely because of you, and you're having to deal with it. I mean, this can be you're just not hearing, like from friends, from family members. Okay, hold on just a sec, guys. Okay, boop, there we go. Alright, but there is some kind of renewal, because there definitely is a person who's like strongly on your mind. This can actually be more of a physical thing. A physical thing that you're having with somebody, and it could be that maybe someone wants to know how you feel about them, and this could be a friend, and this can be a lover, because this is really what I'm seeing for this, guys. It's either a friend or a lover who like wants to know exactly what you're feeling, and you don't want to you don't even want to talk about it. You don't want to go there. You don't want to bring it up. But I do see you kind of like attracted. Like you really are attracted to this person. So it's just kind of saying like bear with it, because they might want a response from you and you're not ready to give it to them. Like you're not ready to like give them a response, or somebody else wants like, or you want a response from somebody. You want to know what's going on, okay? And maybe they're like, ooh, unfortunately they could be like, oh, well, I'm not ready for that, or they're just not telling you how they feel. So it's pretty weird in that kind of sense. It's just telling you to get through it because the information will be revealed to you. So when we want to wrap all that up, I know that was kind of more emotional and more romantic, I guess, but it doesn't have to be. So again, just to recap, it looks like there's something that you don't want to make a choice about that's going on this week. You just don't want to make a choice about it. You're holding in your emotions, so there's something going on that may be a little bit disappointing, or you're feeling a little bit bored, and this can be in any area of your life. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you may be disappointed in some area of your life, or you may be really bored and feeling really stagnant, okay? And you're not really telling people that, you're just kind of keeping it in, which will make you down and out sometimes, okay? And it definitely looks like there's someone who's in your sphere who you are attracted to, but whatever is not being answered or whatever is not being clarified to you will be by the end of the week, okay? So keep that in mind because something's coming to your attention by the end of the week and it's saying just kind of be strong and kind of get through it. So let's see what's going on with your love messages because I did pull one of those. Alright, so for romantic, some of you guys are going to want to hear this, some no. There is a situation that you are going to feel like you have to close a chapter on it. Some of you guys may be breaking up with somebody. Some of you guys may be just emotionally pulling away from somebody at this time. Just choosing to walk away from them temporarily. Someone could be leaving your life. It could be someone that you had the hots for, someone that you're dating. It could even be a friend, because love does kind of go with that. But you are closing a chapter to something emotionally. You are closing the chapter to it. I feel like you guys didn't make a decision, you didn't say what you had to say, or somebody else did that, and now you're like, I gotta move on from this, I gotta kind of leave that behind because that's not gonna make me happy. So let's see what your advice is. Alright. It says be patient because anything is possible. I know that's like really broad and corny and like kind of out in the open, but yeah, it just, it looks like something may just pop up, okay? So it's kind of like saying be patient and, like, pull away if you need to. Pull away from a situation if it's making you upset because you might even be dealing with a manipulative person or you know, okay, you'll know which one you are. If you're disappointed by someone in your life right now and they're just not opening up and they're not being, they don't want what you want, they're not being receptive, they're not showing you things, they're not telling you things, then it's like this person may be a little bit of a manipulator, so try to watch out because they're trying to do something to their advantage. It could be physical, it could just be they're bored and they're trying to use you for something, and it looks like somebody here kind of wants something more like serious. I know this is turning into a love reading, but I'm just reading the messages that are coming out because it's all kind of tying together that way. And someone here is keeping their emotions in. Okay, which may be best at this part because if somebody else is lying to you and not saying how they feel, then it says give it some time and kind of, you know, go the other way. If you are keeping in how you feel, keep it in just for a little bit longer because it does look like someone could be being not so, you know, they might just not want what you want at this time, or maybe they're wanting something more from you. I mean, for some of you guys, it could be somebody wants to date you, or someone wants to get closer to you, or just wants you to do something in general. This could even be a boss or an employer, a friend who wants you just to do something for them in general, and you're like, no, I'm not ready for that, or you're just like not making a decision, someone's pulling away. But let's just get out some finalized additional messages for you. What's something that the cards want you to keep in mind for this week that'll help you, that'll make your week a lot happier. Yeah, it definitely looks like something's being suggested. So it almost looks like some of you guys can be getting an offer or just haven't heard back from an offer yet. There could be something that you're waiting for to happen this week, and it says it might not happen this week, but it will happen. So keep that in mind. That is just one thing that it wants you to know. So, you know, put however this, it doesn't have to be about love, okay? That's just kind of how I'm seeing it. It's more on an emotional front, but just try to keep an open mind about it and try try to stay positive. Remember, pull back away from a situation. It looks like something here is being delayed for you, but it will probably come up next week or the week after. It just looks like through this week it may be a little bit like almost disappointing, not gonna lie, but just keep the confidence up. Something's coming in. So, alright. I will see you later, Aries, for next week for actually a monthly reading for November. So, enjoy the night.